You didn't finish. Oh, okay. So to load media on the 6400 series printer, the correct initial way, there's many ways to do it, but the correct procedural way would be to go up to the printer. Notice there's a load button on the panel. You press load, and the system is requesting, do you want to load roll paper or manual paper? The system has the ability to utilize roll-fed paper up to the width of the printer, of course, 24 inches, and the maximum diameter of the media can be 5.9 inches, exterior roll-to-roll diameter, exterior diameter of the roll media, 5.9 inches or 15 centimeters. Okay, so the system requests that you load roll paper. You just select roll paper. It can handle manual paper, single sheets, if you wished, and that would be a process done here. Right? You can put cut sheets in A4 size, legal, 11 by 17, all the way up to a 24 wide by 36 inch sheet, or even longer, but depending on the selection in the print driver. This is where you do your cut sheet.
Yep.
Close that back down.
I didn't remember that.
So I'll go ahead and select roll paper. Press load, right? It's requesting roll paper. I select roll paper. It's requesting to remove the existing roll. I say yes, toggle down, hit OK. Little control panel here is kind of early generation iPod, if you will.
Yeah. Right,
left, up, down, and then hit OK when requested. And it says go ahead and open the roll paper unit cover. So we're going to go ahead and lift this up here. Okay. The system has automatically removed the media from the paper path. At this point, you would lift the roll holder set up. Okay. Depending on the amount of media, it can be very heavy, so please be very careful. All right. You'll notice on the roll holder, there's little teeth here, gearing here, and that gears into the gearing here. And notice that this is black here, and this is gray here, matching the gray. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to put gray to black.
Yeah.
And black to gray.
I didn't know that either.
Okay.
So you told me that
drop
before.
that in there. Okay. So you go ahead and remove it. You can set it down, and you just go ahead and give it a little force, and lift up, a little wiggle, and it slides right out.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that, and then take your roll, and pull it away. It's all just friction bearing on the roll holder set. Remove your existing media. Take your new media, taking careful note of the orientation of the media as you load the media.
Yeah.
And should you forget, there's detailed instructions right here as far as loading the media. So it's coming over the top.
Right.
You go ahead and click it right in there.
Yeah.
And be sure it's flush and tight and well seated to the right hand side. That's the alignment side.
Okay.
The other thing that might be beneficial for you to know at this point, we also ship with this printer these extra roll holder pieces, and what these allow you to do is when you snap these in, the standard configuration out of the box is 2-inch core media. That's a 2-inch core roll right here. Should you be using something heavier or thicker media, you'll find that comes in a 3-inch core configuration. At that point, you want to use your little adapter pieces and snap them in to the roll holder ends to support 3-inch roll media. You need to snap one in each side. And they'll ship standard with the printer.
Okay.
So once you're well seated, go ahead and take your closing end piece here, slide it over, slide it on, and lock it nice and snug.
Yeah.
Okay. When it's snug and secure, take out the extra slack, lift it back up again here, and gently rest it into the roll holder media location.
Yeah.
Okay. Once you're confident that it is nice and secure, again, verify it's flush and tight to the right. And if you look at the paper entry path, you'll see some markers here. There'll be a little triangle right there.
Yep.
And there's an alignment marker. Go ahead and just take your media now. And be sure it's flush and tight to the right. And it's correctly unfurled. And just begin to insert it into the paper path. Be careful if you have a necktie, but go ahead and just insert it into the paper path. And the printer has sensors and intelligence to recognize media is coming into the paper path, automatically lock down on that media, and begin to pull it into the paper path of the device. At this point, if you have successfully aligned the media and well seated it into its roll holder location, your process is literally complete. You can go ahead and close this here. Okay? And right now, you can see the paper begin to advance through. You can see the optical eye examining the media. It's checking it for alignment. The print head has a a densitometer. The printhead carriage has a densitometer and additional analyzing features that will look at the media, check its alignment, do some media evaluation before proceeding to acknowledge that the paper has been loaded correctly. So normally what would happen is once the media has been correctly loaded, you can look at the LCD panel, it'll say system is ready, and it'll indicate the media type. On initial setup, if there's no media type specified, the printer will request of you to enter the specific media types. Just to give you an idea of what that would be like, you come over to the paper menu, and you can see a variety of medias listed. The last three most common selected medias that you've loaded in your system will be the last three medias listed. It just makes it easy for you to just go 1, 2, or 3 and select that media. So if you're in a constant use of bond paper and photo paper, you'll probably see bond paper here and photo paper here. It's important, but not necessarily ultra critical, that you select the media type from the media library that most closely matches the media that you have in your device. So if you have lightweight bond paper in the system, you don't want to go ahead and select premium heavyweight glossy 300 GSM, because the printer then will probably oversaturate the lightweight bond paper and you'll not be able to attain the results you're seeking.
Yeah.
Under the media selection, you have plain paper settings, coated paper settings, photo papers, proofing papers, art papers, textile type medias, sign and CAD type medias, and other special types of media selections. So there's a large variety of media supported by the printer. They're all profiled. If you're using Canon medias, you can rest assured the Canon media will be profiled correctly into the media menu selection here. Okay, so we'll go ahead and again just select one. And the system will know that there's a premium 80 GSM type media loaded in there. And you can go back to the main menu. So your system is ready. It tells you the 24-inch roll there, and it is roll fed. Once again, if you need to load cut sheet, when you hit load and switch over to cut sheet, this little LED would be lit up. And that's the beauty and simplicity of the media load system.